Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be reacting to some more Diana Ross. And I gotta say, I've been loving this journey so far, and I'm really thankful to all of the Diana Ross fans out there who've been joining me on this journey and getting to relive some of these amazing moments in music. If you happen to be new to my channel and this is the first time you're seeing my face, this is not my first time listening to Diana Ross. I definitely encourage you guys to start at the beginning of my Diana Ross journey. There's a playlist linked in the description box below, or if you'd rather go out of order, I have a spreadsheet linked to a Google sheet of every single reaction that I've ever done on this channel. So you guys can, Control F, peruse around through there, see everything that I've listened to. It's a pretty fun time. But anyways, super excited to check these tracks out today. But before we do, a massive thank you goes to Russell for making this reaction request and bringing some more Diana Ross to the channel. Now, my friends, let's jump into it. This is a new album cover for me. She looks so shiny, adorned in diamonds.
I remember when I was 5 and you were 10, boy. You knew that I was shy, so you teased and made me cry.
Made her cry?
I loved you, then one day you came. You told me you were leaving. You gave your folks the blame and made me cry again when you said, "Little girl, please don't wait for me."
Oh my god, that is silky.
Wait patiently for love, someday it will surely come. Ooh, little girl, please don't wait for me. Wait patiently for love, someday it will surely come. And I'm still waiting.
I love how her voice, when she gets up into that higher range, literally just evaporates into a cloud. It is so airy up there, but it's also very bright, which I like. I mean, she's a superstar vocalist. There's nothing else you can really say there.
I'm still waiting. I'm waiting.
Oh, soft breathiness.
Still waiting. I'm just a fool. Oh, I'm a fool. To keep waiting for you. Ooh, I'm waiting.
Oh, we gotta hear that harmony again. Oh my god, her harmony. What's better than one Diana Ross vocal layer? Multiple Diana Ross vocal layers are all harmonizing together. That is so infinitely satisfying. And you notice they panned them differently too. The higher vocal line was here in your right headphone, the other in your left.
I put him off with lies. He could see I had no eyes. So he left me once again alone, like a child without her playmate. I had to face the truth. I was still in love with you. But you said, "Little girl, please don't wait for me. Wait patiently for love. Someday it will surely come."
here, but like that do do do, listen to when it comes in. It doesn't happen on the one, I think it happens on the second beat of the measure. That's such a smart decision because like normally you'd expect the complete rising with each note, but it's almost like we have a built-in delay for the actual bass to start ascending. So Diana's voice already is present, but by itself, and then on the second beat is when the bass provides the support. So count it out. It's on the two.
Since the day you walked out that door, you filled my life with empty space. Come back, can't you see it's you I'm waiting for? Don't you know I'm waiting?
I think that's like my favorite moment in the song is the harmonizing on Fool. It's so satisfying to me. And when you have a voice that you already love individually, there's no choice but for the harmony to be that much better because it's not just the interval difference we hear in all of the unique pitches that each vocal layer is contributing to. It's also the way that they're panned in your headphones. So if you imagine like you were in a room with like 5 Diana Rosses and one were to be singing to you from the left corner and another from the right and the middle are the remaining 3 are just all in the middle, the bulk of the vocals you would be hearing are coming from the middle directly towards you, evenly let's say split in both of your ears. But the left corner Diana, if let's say we're singing a higher note, you would hear that higher note more so disproportionately in your left ear versus your right. Those little decisions contribute to adding more vocal depth to the mix, and it's a bit of like, you know, if you're not that well versed in the world of like music production and understanding why these elements are the way that they are, this is a bit of like, you know, pulling the wool over, or what's the opposite? You're basically like revealing the magic trick, so to speak, but there's no magic trick in how amazing Diana's voice is. She just has that special sauce. So the fact that she just adds these other elements on top is just the bonus. But love this song, love the melody and vibe. I can't believe somebody would do this to Diana, leave her waiting, abandon her, and have her being this like endless yearner, this hopeless romantic. It's not a problem to be that kind of person, but I feel like be the kind of person to yearn because I am myself a romantic in that way. I love to. I used to do this more. I used to like overly romanticize situations in life, but now I think I take more of a practical approach, one that doesn't like endlessly destroy my expectations and esteem around it, but it is hurtful to be abandoned, and so you still hope that maybe there was something else that was the issue and it didn't have to do with me, and I'm not going to be forgotten. I'm going to be considered. And that's such a like tragic position to find yourself in when the outcome in the end anyways is complete abandonment and detachment. But the way she sings about it, it's as though she is so smiley, happy-go-lucky. Like when I hear her sing, for example, I can hear her smile through each of her lyrics. So I don't know. It seems like she's more happy to continue waiting than you would expect. Let's check out the next track here. This is Love Hangover. Oh, what a vibe. Immediately, what a vibe.
If there's a cure for this, I don't want it. I don't want it. If there's a remedy, I'll run from it. From it. Think about it all the time. Never let it out of my mind. 'Cause I love you. I've got the sweetest hangover. I don't wanna get over. Sweetest hangover. Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is seductive. A bit sultry, even. Oh, cool. Whoa, whoa. Yo, what a switch up, what a change. We're entering like Funkland now. The syncopated hi-hat. This is so fun.
I don't need no cure. I don't need no cure. Sweet love, sweet, sweet love, sweet, sweet love.
It's very bubbly, this bass line. Listen to the phasing of the background vocals.
Don't call the doctor. Don't call the mama. Don't call the preacher.
Notice how she shifted her vocal delivery here. Don't call the doctor! Instead of like the soft breathiness, there's a bit of that oomph in it.
Don't call the doctor. Don't call the mama. Don't call the preacher. No, I don't need it. Don't want it. Sweet love.
This is quite the album cover, by the way.
Sweet love. Me love.
Some strings have emerged.
If there's a cure for this, I don't want it.
I love this song. What a vibe. Way more funky than I was expecting, given what we were starting with at the beginning. I almost felt like we were closer to like a softer ballad slash like noir vibe for, you know, all things considered, for like a pop song. And then we completely switched with that beat. Oh God, what? There's a song that it directly reminded me of. I don't think I'll be able to think of it in a timely manner here, but loved the bass line, loved the funkiness, loved the syncopation in the drums. All of that contributes to this like unending bounce that we feel in the rhythm of this track. To me, this, if I had to like make a assessment on the genre here, which I know some people don't really like, labeling things with genres, but it does help sometimes to understand at a high level what we heard. I feel like we were kind of hovering between like R&B and funk pop, which was really cool. It's a very unique slice of life when it comes to music, and it was interesting to hear uh, Diana's voice in that context, plus all of the unique production elements that made this song stand out more. Like, I loved specifically what her voice sounded like when it was thinned out, put back in the atmosphere, and almost like rotating around the headphones. That's kind of what I was referring to earlier as this like phasing effect where things get quieter and then her voice all of a sudden crescendos, but it's all still cloudy up there. And that all serves to help her lead voice, which is right in the middle. But to be honest, this song was more for me about the instrumentation than it was Diana's voice. But a super fun track as well. If I understood it correctly, I feel like the song is about the love making never really ending. And the quote unquote hangover you'd feel from the termination of the session isn't actually the equivalent hangover you may have from like consuming too much alcohol, because that like takes you down physiologically, that like ruins your system over the long haul. But like a little love making never hurt nobody. Obviously I'm joking, maybe it did hurt somebody down the line, a great many somebodies, but I like this song, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's check out the last track today. This is Touch Me in the Morning.
Touch me in the morning.
See, I'm a physical touch person, so like all hours of the day, fair game.
Just walk away. We don't have tomorrow.
We don't have tomorrow.
But we had yesterday.
Yeah.
Wasn't it me who said that nothing good's gonna last forever? And wasn't it me who said let's just be glad for the time
I'm immediately
together?
charmed.
It must have been hard to tell me that you've given all you had to give. I can understand your feeling that way. Everybody's got their life to live. Well, I can say goodbye in the cold morning light, but I can't watch love die in the warmth of the night. If I've got to be strong, don't you know I need to have tonight? When you're gone, till you go, I need to lie here
I love
and
that.
think about the last time that you touched me in the morning.
Oh, and like just like back into a halftime feel.
Just close the door. Leave me as you found me, empty like before. Hey, wasn't it yesterday we used to laugh at the wind behind us?
Laugh at the wind.
Didn't we run away
Like farts?
and hope the time wouldn't try to find us? Didn't we take each other to a place where no one's ever
If that line
been?
is about farts, that's the most poetic line of farts I've ever heard.
Tonight, 'cause you'll never take me there again. Let me watch you go with the sun in my eyes. We've seen her look and grow, now we'll see how it dies. If I've got to be strong, don't you know I need to have tonight? When you're gone, till you go, I need to hold you until the time your hands reach out and touch me. Mornings were blue and gold, and we could feel one another living. Just walk away. We walk with the
love Diana Ross. Do not have tomorrow. So true. We have yesterday. It's like this sort of like remembrance of connection, of love, of intimacy. Like we had all of these times together that were so lovely, and that's what we should focus on. And maybe we have our present moment, but the future is never promised, whether that means something about the relationship, like this relationship is no longer tenable, or through the craziness of life we no longer have the opportunity to love each other in the way that we can today. Then it shifts our focus away from overly worrying about the future or overly being stuck on the past, and right back to the present moment where you can give to each other so completely. It's I think that would be one, at least, interpretation. The other is that this relationship that Diana's kind of like speaking about in this song is coming pretty close to an end. So this may be literally their last opportunity to show each other love in a very physical, tangible way. And let's make the most of it. And truly, if we are giving the most of ourselves as we can to not only like our partners and love making and whatever, but to all aspects of our life, then every single moment that we inhabit becomes a complete experience for us as individuals. We aren't passively going through life in this zombie-like state, going through the motions, even though it is very easy to fall into those patterns. I end up in those patterns day in, day out. I've been better at not going into like complete just turn brain off, do the things that I need to be doing. But when we're able to return to the present moment, I think we get the most from each moment. We understand it better because we've given it our undivided attention. Similarly, if you think about the way in which our emotions impact even our bodies, our minds, everything, often if we are in these like vegetative zombie-like states where we're not considering what's going on internally, we can lose sight of ourselves, of the things that are impacting us, because we haven't taken the time to understand it within and process it properly. If we don't do that for long enough, so much gets built under the rug that you feel like that new structure under the rug was always there to begin with, and you'll never know a state of existence without that level of mounting stress or emotional turmoil. Instead, I think the approach is, okay, something happens, we don't have to be overly reactive to it. We can try to incorporate it into our understanding of who we are, and again, return to the present moment. It's like a constant, like the human body and mind, it is so intelligent. It is far beyond our own logical comprehension of it. So if you just believe that the human body is more intelligent than we can give it credit for, then believe that it is constantly learning. And the best way to learn is to be in the moment, experiencing everything, using all of our senses. In other words, let's just be as present as we can, and make all of the moments the most magical they can be. I love Diana Ross, guys. It's kind of clear at this point. Anything that I hear from her, it just immediately clicks for me. It works. I get it. I get the hype. I hope you all enjoyed my reaction today. If you did and want to request more Diana Ross yourself, you can always use the first link in the description box below to request a reaction. That is the best way to support my channel. But as always, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace. Thank you all for watching.